already in the paid batch we are doing the module B, right? So here also I am having some question from module B itself. So in paid batch we are doing the chapter of that is performance management, but today I have taken some 10 to 15 questions from the module B, that is from the chapter of development of HR and human implication of the organization, right? See, this is your first question from the Zuhari window. If when we are talking about the exam point of view, then definitely Zuhari window is a very important topic, right? See, this is the Zuhari window and it is given by the Joseph Lungcham, okay? Right? So Zuhari window, right, is a very important topic when we are talking about the exam point of view, okay? And Zuhari window that is given that is given by the Joseph Luke and Harrington Ingham. So in December exam there was a question from the that who has given the Zuhari window model. The name is famous two psychologists, they have given the Zuhari window, that is Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham. And when we have shorted their name, the Zuhari is named from their name only. Okay, Luft and Ingham named their model, that is Zuhari, given the combination of their first names. Okay, so that is Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham. Okay, Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham, right? So taken their first name, that is Zuhari, right? So that is the Zuhari window. In this Zuhari window, see, basically Zuhari window, right, that is a technique designed to help people better understand their relationship with themselves and others. That means how much open they are with themselves and even with the other person. So Zuhari window is actually the method where we help people to better understand their relationship with themselves and others, right? So in Zuhari window we have the 4 quadrant. Total 4 quadrant we have. That is number 1 is arena. That means that is the open quadrant. Open, right? This one is the blind, right? This one is the hidden, closed, that is. But this one is the dark. So this is A, B, C and D. So when we are talking about the arena, this is actually the open quadrant. That means in this quadrant, that is open quadrant, right? The information which is lying under the arena, that means that information is known to self and known to other. Okay. Then we have the blind spot. Blind spot, in this spot the information lying is which is known to other but not known to you, yourself, right? So that is a blind. That means we don't know about ourselves but others know about us, right? Then the third is not known to other. That is basically the mask type of situation. Mask means you are hiding everything from the other person. So you know everything about yourself but you are hiding. Okay? You are wearing the mask actually. So the information which you are hiding from the other person. So not known to other. Okay? This is the area of not known to other. Okay? And this is the area is which is known to other. Okay? And the number 1 is the area here is that is known to self. Okay? And the second area is that is not known to self. Not. Okay? So that is not known to self. So we have the 4 quadrant here, that is arena, blind, hidden and dark. So that is third area, that is hidden area, closed area, where the information is not known to other, right, and known to self. Then the last area is that is the dark area. Here actually the information which is not known to self, right, and not known to other. That means it is the information which even other don't know about yourself, right, and even you don't know about yourself. So that is a dark area, completely unknown area, dark area. We called it as a even unknown area also. Okay, this is the unknown area. So the question here is, in the Zohari window model, the information about yourself that other know in a group but you will unaware about it. Okay, that means other know other know but you are not. Okay, you will be unaware about it. So that means that is the area of light. Okay, that means other know about yourself but you yourself don't know about that. So that is a blind area. Now the second question here is red. So in the last year in June exam there was a question from the red, right? That is role analysis technique. Now what is this analysis technique is all about? See, the role analysis technique, right? This is actually the intervention normally to design to clarify the role expectation and obligation to the team member to improve the team effectiveness, right? So that is basically the structured exercise to provide an overall picture of what role is supposed to achieve, the rationale for its existence in the organization, right? So normally this technique, that is red, role analysis technique, that is actually the intervention which is designed to clarify role expectation and obligation to the team member to improve the team effectiveness. So this will be work where actually all the team member, they know what is their role is. So definitely the role ambiguity, the confusion will be ended because of this technique. So role analysis is the structured exercise to provide an overall picture of what role is supposed to achieve, the rationale for its existence in the organization. So that is actually the role is basically the technique, right? It is an intervention to clarify about the role expectation and obligation. Okay, so it clarifies about the role expectation and role clarification, that is. So role analysis technique actually give you the idea about the role expectation and role clarification. So the answer here is that is role analysis technique. Now third question is identify the true statement from the following, right? You have to identify which one is the true statement. Number one is the child ego state mainly collect information and process it. Okay, this is your first option. The second is the adult ego state is mainly responsible for creativity, curiosity and reaction to other. The third is parent ego state mainly regulate the behavior and nurture it. Okay, so which one is the correct statement? See, child ego state mainly collect the information and process it, which is completely wrong. Okay, third is the parent ego state mainly regulate behavior and nurture it. B is adult ego state mainly responsible for creativity and reaction to other. That is completely wrong. We are talking about child ego state here. Okay, and here we are talking about the adult. But the third one, see, in the transactional analysis which is given by the Eric Byrne, okay, we have done in the paid class also. He has given the three state, that is child, adult and parent, right? So child ego state mainly tells you about your, right, creativity, curiosity and immediate reaction to the other. Adult ego state is mainly tells you about, right, to behave reasonably, right? But parent ego state that regulate your behavior and nurture it. So here the right answer is C, that is. Which one of the following is not a component of EI. See, EI is having the 5 components. Now what is the EI is? EI is basically to understand your emotion and to understand other person's emotion as well. Okay, so that is your capability, that is your ability to understand your emotion and to understand other person emotion as well. So we have the 5 component here. The number 1 is self-awareness. Number 2 is self-regulation. Number 3 is empathy. Number 4 is self-motivation. Number 5 is social skills, right? So we have total 5 components here. Self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, self-motivation and social skills. So basically when we are talking about these 5 components, right, that means here actually which one of the following is not a component of EI, that is. Okay. So when we are talking about EI, that is actually that is the ability to regulate your behavior and to regulate other person's emotion as well. Okay. So we have the 5 component here. Number 1 is self-awareness. That is to know, to have the awareness about your emotion. Then we have the self-motivation. That is all about to motivate yourself. Then we have the empathy. Empathy means to have the make up the mood of other, right? You have the capability to change the mood of other. Then we have the self-regulation. That means to regulate your own behavior, right? Then we have the social network. That means you are having the capability to build rapport with others. Okay. So here actually technical skills is not the component of EI. So last year in December exam, there was a question of that which one is a component, or I think which one is not a component, like that they have asked. So these 5 are the components: self-awareness, regulation, empathy, motivation and social network. Next question is, what is the id? See, in the personality theory which is given by the motivation in the personality theory, that is 3 ego state is given, right? That is id, ego and super ego, right? Now what is the meaning of id? See, id is your impulsive behavior. Okay. Freud has suggested that, Freud is very famous psychologist, right? And he has suggested that in id ego state, right? Sorry, in id state, your impulsive behavior work, right? That means you are thinking very impulsive, right? Like without even thinking of once. Ego is your reality. It is like your child behavior, basically. Okay. Then ego is your adult-like behavior. That means you are dealing with the reasonably, with the logic, with the according with the situation. Then we have the super ego. Now super ego is all about, that is your super ego is moral, okay, right and wrong. So what is the id? That is a part of the psyche that control impulses. P is part of the psyche that reduce anxiety. C is a description of the innate institutional, right, need, and D is a part of psyche that control our moods. So what is the meaning of it? That is actually control your that is actually reduce the anxiety, description of your innate, then part of that is actually the impulses. Right. We have the next question, that is rebel hypothesis. See, rebel hypothesis is given by the F.W. Taylor. Okay, this is given by F.W. Taylor. Now, what was the opinion of F.W. Taylor? F.W. Taylor has thought that if any employee, right, if any employee who is working in the organization, they are completely working for the money, for the incentive, right? So rational economic view or rebel hypothesis is given by the F.W. Taylor. Last year in the June exam, this question was asked, right? That if so what was the opinion of F.W. Taylor? His opinion was, if you are giving the money to the worker, if you are giving them the good salary to the worker, that means they will work for you. Okay, they will work for you. So the option is motivated more by the need for satisfaction. Workers are motivated more by the sense of security. Workers are motivated more by the need for money. Workers are motivated more by the working environment. So here actually the answer is C, that workers are motivated more by the need for money. That is, which one of the following statement is correct about the self-awareness? Again, this question is from the Zohari window, that is arena, blind, closed and dark. Okay, so we are talking about the self-awareness. Which one is the right? Arena and closed are known to self. Okay, see this area is what? We have already done this. This area is known to other and not known to other. Okay, that is known to other, right, and not known to other. That is, okay, this area is known to self and not known to self. Okay, so here we are talking about arena and closed that are known to self. Arena and closed, yes, that are known to self. Arena and closed that are known to other, which is wrong. Closed and dark are known to other. Closed and dark known to other, that is also wrong. Arena and dark are known to self, which is also wrong. So number 1 is the right one. See, if you want to remember this, normally last year, in a year of 2022, there was a 5 marks question from only Zohari. So it is a very, very important topic, right? You can see here A, B, C, D, right? So this is a very, very important topic. And when we are talking about the Zohari window, right, please remember this picture. Upper one is not, that is known to other, not known to other, known to self and not known to self. A, B, C, D. Simple. Okay. So just, right, remember this picture. If you remember this picture, then definitely it will be easier for you. Then we have question 9. This is from the reinforcement theory of motivation. Okay. See, this concept, that is operant conditioning, is given by the B.F. Skinner. Now, what was the opinion of B.F. Skinner? His opinion was that is, okay, that is actually if you are working something, right, if you are doing a very good work, okay, that means if you are going to reward for that work, then of course you will repeat that behavior. That is, we called it as a positive reinforcement. But for the behavior you will be getting the punishment, then definitely you won't be repeat that kind of behavior. So we called it as a negative behavior. Okay, negative reinforcement, right? So here the option is number 1, a reservoir of feeling, thought, urges and memories that are outside of our conscious awareness. B is a behavior training technique in which reinforcement or punishment are used to influence behavior. Third is the largely unconscious part of the personality, okay, that mediate the demand of id, ego, superego and reality, right? So here actually we are talking about here, that is B. We are talking about the positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. So that is our behavior training technique in which reinforcement or punishment are used to influence the behavior. Okay. Question number 10 is the motivation is determined by the nature of the reward people expect to get as a result of their job performance. Which of the following theory postulates it? Okay. That is balance, instrumentality and expectancy model, instrumentality theory, path goal theory or all of the above. So of course the all of the above is the right answer. All the 3 names are from the Bloom theory. So when we are talking about the Bloom theory, that means we are talking about if we know what type of reward that person is going to get, okay, what kind of reward we are going to get, then definitely we will be more motivated. So it will lead to effort, performance and okay. So now all the viewers, if you are watching live, then please subscribe our channel first of all and type Adda 24/7, that is, right? So this is the link of Adda 24/7. This is the link of Adda 24/7, right? And here you have to type, that is CAIIB and CIB. So CIB June 2024 we have, right? Here we have the Manzil batch and AIM batch, right? And even you can purchase the, so the new batch, that is Manzil batch, we are going to start from the, right, from the 22nd of March, that is next Monday. So you have to apply the code, that is Y666, and currently 81% discount is going on with double validity on the Mahapacks, right? So if you want to purchase the Manzil batch or AIM batch, that is, the AIM is the English medium batch, Manzil is the Hindi medium batch, bilingual. And if you are going to purchase this batch from your Adda application, then definitely will be getting 81% discount plus 1% extra discount. So we have the double validity also on the CIB Mahapack, that is. This is the CIB Mahapack, right? Buy now, then apply. The price is 81% discount, so price will be lower than 6499, right? And all the best for your preparation. I have the very high throat infection, so definitely I'm not